Welcome to episode 9 of the Predator Chronicles. We are going to Bowling Green, Kentucky.
When the pedos come a-knocking, there's only two men who can stop them. Starring pedo slayer Chris Hansen and your host, Mista-GG. These are the Predator Chronicles.
Shout out to those of you still watching on Facebook and Dailymotion. Let us not waste any time. Why don't you have a seat?
How are you tonight?
The first Predator in our lineup is John Elliott. So John walks in, does the whole, wow, you got a big house deal. And then asks the decoy,
How did you handle I've got to be so bad?
Okay, so I got a joke. Predator walks into a sting house. The Predator asks the decoy if he can use the bathroom. The decoy says, we're having some plumbing problems, so it's okay as long as you just pedo.
We've hired this 19-year-old actress, Casey, to be our decoy. Elliot seems to think she's the 12-year-old virgin he's been chatting with online for the past month. Using a screen name so disturbing we can't broadcast it.
Classic Chris, overhyping a guy's screen name for the audience. I went to go look it up, and his screen name is Bald Beaver Hunter 42025. Weird? Yes. Disturbing? Yes. Refreshing? Also yes. After doing this for a while, I get sick of the same old man screen names like Lots of Horsepower Harry and Troutmaster 35.
But as soon as I saw your pic, I was like, man, I'd give anything I could to have one night with her.
At one point, he tells her his hobby is taking pictures of himself masturbating and then sends the decoy some of those shots.
Does this guy look like he has a pleasant dick pic? Check out these dick pics. Look at the hair going up to his chest. Is that a happy trail or is that motherfucker ecstatic?
At one point, he seems to fear she might be a policewoman. But as you can see, that doesn't stop him from showing up.
Pedophiles, do I have to do your job for you? If you think they're a cop, ask for things cops cannot provide, like nudes. If she's willing to meet up and fuck, she's willing to send a nude. If she keeps refusing to do so, leave the chat, burn your hard drive, and move. Wow, dude, you're giving advice to pedophiles? No, you fucking idiot. It's just every time one of these fucking morons is like, are you a cop? I just yell at my laptop. It's the laziest form of detective work. I'm just simply exposing how stupid these guys really are.
Gosh, you're pretty.
Thank you. So what are your plans, or what are you thinking?
Kissing you.
Yeah?
You seem pretty confident on the internet in terms of what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
What about the photos he sent of himself masturbating?
Why'd you do it?
Well, just everything in my life is it's all screwed up. I've got a bad job. My marriage is not good.
Well, you see, my job only gives me a half-hour lunch, and my wife doesn't look at me the same. That is not what drove you to being a pedophile. Fuck you, John. Fuck you, say, bitch. I said fuck you. Say it to my face. I'm saying it to your face. Or do you want me to repeat it so your fucking forehead can hear it too? All the way up there. We're still on the first Predator.
Did you bring any condoms?
No, I wasn't going to do anything like that.
Yeah, what were you gonna do?
It was just oral.
Just oral.
Well, I didn't think it was that bad on oral.
She told you she was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And you came over here. You think this is funny?
No,
It's a big joke.
No,
Well,
no.
what do you think should happen to you?
Sent to an island.
Sent to an island.
Exile.
Exile an island. You still think this is all funny?
No, I don't know why you're asking me
you're-
stuff like this. I mean,
Well, why do you think I'm curious about all this?
I can tell you're a therapist. I know. I mean, not just...
You think I'm a therapist?
Yeah, by the way you're...
Do you think that you came over here to meet this girl and magically a therapist sat down to help you through your problem?
You guys don't even need me on this episode. Plot twist, this man is not a therapist. He is the pedo slayer. Get on the ground. The next man in our lineup is Jeremy Todd West. Jeremy wants this girl to be his future wife. And, ooh, look at those sandals. Those are nice. Those cane sandals? Nice.
Hey, these chairs are nice. Nice. Nice.
Gosh, you're pretty.
Yeah? Yeah?
Nice.
Gosh, you're pretty.
So how's it going?
So far, so good.
That's good. Stay seated.
Well, I was going to give you a hug.
Well, let's
Why
talk
don't you
first.
sit down before you give any hugs here, and we're gonna have a little chat.
So Jeremy's like, son of a bitch, I knew it. And he dips when the cameras show up.
His name is Lauren, L-O-R, and you're Kayla. You should have condoms, pizza, bracelet, and a cam.
Hey, I'm glad you could come. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, now before you all pull your cocks out, for the people that don't recognize this man, this is Lauren Armstrong, and he showed up to the Sting House on his birthday. Lauren is an icon in the TCAP community. Take, for example, the Church of CAWD, where fellow Laureanographers gather and meme the fuck out of Lauren and other predators. Here's a quick montage of Lauren memes. Lauren's interview is great, so I'm just gonna let it play.
He wants her to look at his penis.
Would you like to see it up close so you can get a better look at it? I wish I could marry you right now because I would do it. That's how special you are to me, and that's how much I love you. Okay, delete your archives and remember, Mrs. Kayla Marie Armstrong, I love you more than anything.
It's a massager chair.
God,
It vibrates when you press the buttons.
Look, oh my God.
Did you bring any condoms?
Yes, I did.
Where are they?
Out in the truck.
Well, what good are they gonna do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you?
Seem pretty comfortable there.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
What's happening? So what are you up to tonight?
Not a whole lot.
What do you think ought to happen to you?
I think I should go to counseling to get off the internet. I gotta do some things I can't do that. Oh my God.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on it.
Honestly, I feel like I can't even make a fucking joke about the guy. He's been fucking meme to hell and back. And from what I can see, the community has mixed emotions about him. Some people hate him. Some people have given him a chance because he's already done his time. He has a fucking YouTube channel.
Been a long time, you're just as lovely.
Oh, and look, YouTube knows what I'm looking to buy. Michael's 64. His dick probably looks like a dryer hose. Pro tip, don't search anything on Google that you don't want advertised to you. I'm being fucking serious. I was scrolling down Instagram and fuck you. I didn't know what these were called, so I looked them up. So now Macy's thinks I'm looking for a hot new pair of Kane Retros. Thanks to the Cappening channel, I learned that Lauren actually wrote a book in prison. The name of the book is Taken Abroad. It's $25, and if you... One person actually wrote a review for the book. They rated the book 1 star, and then the reviewer wrote, "Inane pile of garbage. Don't buy this book as you will be supporting a registered sex offender." So the only review for this book is kind of a harsh review from Chris Hansen from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He's a bookworm. This next guy has cerebral palsy. Let's just get that out of the way, because he is still a predator. If a guy in a wheelchair shot your dog, would you be less upset? I wouldn't. I'd be excited. Good luck fleeing the scene of the crime. I'd find a big hill with a lot of rocks and wolves. I'd take him to the top to let him see how good that fucking thing steers. Whoa, dude, my uncle's in a wheelchair. Well, let's hope he's not gunning down pets. The guy's name is Dustin McFedridge.
Send me a pair of your panties. Pick a pair you want me to have and wear them for 2 or 3 days straight.
For reals?
Yeah.
I don't mind a little fragrance of vagina, but 2-3 days straight? Like, it's not wine. They're gonna smell like piss and used tampons. Dustin also wants to marry this girl, which has to become a problem with the other predators.
Oh, now what does he want?
Hi, everyone. Having a good time, are you?
KBI Commissioner David James watches on a monitor as McFetridge comes in.
What the fuck is this? What are you guys watching, the Super Bowl?
Did you bring the razors?
Yeah.
So what did you want to do with them? I was kind of confused.
I'll show you later.
Can you just tell me, please? I won't come here if you don't tell me.
I thought you wanted to be shaved down there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that he wants to shave her vagina. Looks like someone should have had a different screen name.
Well, like, what would you do first?
I don't know. I'd like to hold you.
And then what?
And kiss you. That's why I was asking you to come over here.
No, you come over here. Oh, fuck you.
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Well, I wasn't going to do nothing.
You weren't going to do anything?
No.
But you did bring some things with you tonight.
I brought a razor.
A razor. And what were you going to do with the razor?
I thought she wanted to be shaved down there.
Have you guys done this before? Have you guys shaved down there? This is terrifying. I don't trust myself to shave my balls. Don't trust me to shave you down there. So Dustin proceeds to say a bunch of hypocritical shit and tries blaming the decoy, but Chris shits on him and then he brings out the crew.
As he heads for the door, Dustin doesn't seem to know that officers from the Warren County Sheriff's Office are waiting to arrest him.
Dustin?
Okay, listen, the only time I've considered holding back jokes was back in episode 1 with Pepe the deaf guy. I ended up goofing on Pepe for a whole bit, but it wasn't even about him being deaf. And with that, a lot of the jokes that came to mind with Dustin are just low-hanging fruit. Yes, I have a heart. I feel for him. But in this situation, he was wrong, and he got what he deserved. The next man in line is Richard Watwood. Richard Watwood is a single male, staying fit, 2000.
He thinks the girl's a virgin and home alone for the weekend. By the looks of his chat log, he's here to take her virginity.
If you slide them.
Hey, can I use your restroom?
Well, we're having some plumbing issues right now because it's the new house, so it's not really hooked up yet.
Yeah.
So can you hold it for a little bit maybe until later?
Bitch, so where do you piss? What do you mean hold it till later? What the fuck is gonna change later? You got a plumber coming at midnight? I said plumber.
I gotta pee real bad. I've been having to go since Nashville.
Before you do that, I've got a couple questions for you. What's going on?
Not much.
Hey, no, I need to ask you some questions first. Keep your hands on your pockets, please, so I can see them. Please, have a seat.
I don't want to have a seat.
Yeah, you tell him, Triple H and Brett Favre.
Driven to the local police station.
Actually, Triple H and Marcus Lemonis. James Fowler looks like he should play center on the Nets, but tonight he's playing a different position. Predator on the net.
Nice.
I just don't chat. I meet. I want to know, if I meet you, you will let me pleasure you?
Sounds fun.
Then he turns on his webcam and shows her his private parts. The next day, he's walking into our living room.
Look at this. We got these sweet new chairs. Sit down. Out of nowhere, he just stood up and started heading towards me. Do you want me to get you something to drink? He was definitely headed towards me for something.
Have a seat right over there where you were, please. No. What's going on?
Just being a fucking giant. You know I could eat you, right, Chris? Looks like trying to eat somebody is what got you in trouble in the first place. Oh, fuck. That was good.
And what do you think this is?
It's not good.
Now, what was your plan here tonight?
Have a time.
Have a fun time.
Yeah.
Have a fun time? You mean like a
Party?
Now, you say here that you like to pleasure people and be pleasured.
Yeah.
Now, you know this is a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
You talk about how having sex for the first time may be painful.
Yeah. Got a pretty big cock. So James is actually already a convicted sex offender. He claims it was a misunderstanding, but you know, who the fuck cares? Michael Patterson. Michael is a wonderful man. He claims to carry his gun everywhere because he claims he's a cop. So the decoy takes precaution and asks him to lift his shirt and whatnot. Michael actually drove 5.5 hours to get there. And you know what they say about 5.5 hour car rides. Your balls probably stink. But not in this situation, because Michael is a clean, good guy. And I would not want to offend a guy who claims to carry his gun everywhere, willing to drive long distances, and is probably out of jail now. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about the guy. I'm just gonna show you a little highlight reel.
So you're a cop, not a detective?
Detective, yeah. I'm a lieutenant.
Oh, okay.
This is a huge house.
So, Lieutenant,
What's up?
what are we investigating tonight?
Nothing much.
Because of the possibility that Patterson is armed, an officer acts more quickly than usual, calling out to him as soon as he opens the door.
Sheriff's office!
Patterson steps back into the house, and an officer shoots him with a taser gun. Only one probe stays attached, so the taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground.
I'm a lieutenant. I'm a lieutenant.
Well,
Dear God!
Yell at me, why don't you?
And that is actually going to be the end of episode 9 of the Predator Chronicles. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you came from YouTube to Facebook and or Dailymotion. Unless something changes, I will continue to put snippets on YouTube and then link off to Facebook and Dailymotion. Dailymotion's kind of weird, but I kind of like it at the same time. And Dailymotion also lets you monetize your videos. So if you guys want to watch it on Dailymotion, leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. Please subscribe because I have more content coming your way. As always, I am your host, Mista-GG, the Pedo Slayer Chris Hansen. We will see you in the next investigation.
And now, Chris Hansen joins us with another hidden camera investigation.
Thanks, Ann.
Man.
I thought she was wanting to be shaved. Down there, down there, down there.
With the 14-year-old girl, with the 14-year-old girl, with the 14-year-old girl.
Just all. Man.
I'd like to hold you.
Kissing you.
And kiss you.
Is that like what you wanted to do? Do?
No, love my wife.
She asked for it.
Okay.
I got pee real bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You think I'm a therapist?
Yes, I did.
Sentinel.
Yes, I did.
Do you ever watch Dateline?
I don't have no answer for that one.
Hey, I'm glad you could come.
Well, yell at me, why don't you? Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to tell you who I am.
I'm a lieutenant.
I need to tell you
This is a
who I am.
huge house.
I need to tell you
There's a
who I am.